Hi guys, we're back. I am DDK and we have a CPM game. Gellehsak sent me this very recently. He is the supplier of most of my CPM material nowadays, it seems, but let's get into this. He's going to be playing, I think it's Gaiia on cpm15, or is it Memphis? Well, we'll find out very soon. But let's start getting the yellow and the mega spawn. Going to be pushing his way around this red to try and find the opposing player, whose name I will soon discern. And the other player does have the rail advantage at this point. Can you please? There we go. It's Gaiia. Gaiia has that rail, has that LG, but Gellehsak landing some great rockets is going to be able to put Gaiia weakened on the back foot. Gaia's got to run away now, and Gaiia is not going to be able to contest this red. So all he can hope for is that yellow. And Gellehsak's going to be looking to try and find him. A bit too slow onto that yellow's Gellehsak, but no worries. He will find Gaiia nonetheless. Good movement from Gellehsak there. Gaiia doing a great defense considering how potentially little he has to work with in comparison to what Gellehsak had available to him. And he does grab the rocket launcher as he was running out of ammo, but he's really low. Like, Gaia's in a much better position currently. Gaia's going to be able to get that red, and Gellehsak's going to have to play for the mega, but pretty interesting situation there. And Gaiia comes out on top, it seems. Gellehsak grabbing the mega. Gaiia, not sure what Gaiia was doing there, but he did miss the mega, and Gellehsak's going to get this yellow, and it's all about the red right now, and Gaia's on it, and he doesn't seem to miss it though. So Gaiia just missing some of these pickups and giving Gellehsak an in back to this game, and playing out of position there is Gaiia gonna run to that rail, grab it and move on and get himself onto the next low yellow, and Gellehsak's playing this high area trying to cut him off. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So, it seems like Gellehsak must have died there as I was turning around, emptying my lungs on the floor there. So he takes an engagement after getting those pickups and does get a rail. So he actually has a rail for like the first time in this game, which is great for him. And he does manage to get that low yellow, but he is in a poor position, and we've got items coming up, and he's not going to be able to contest the red at least. And Gaiia doing some damage there whilst trying to protect that red entrance. And Gellehsak just working his way onto the angles with that rail, trying to cover the exits of the red, but does buy, and in doing so buys himself time to pick up the mega, as Gaiia has to tread so carefully. And Gaiia coming out through the teleporter, trying to do some damage, trying to intercept Gellehsak, and we have the fight at the shaft. Gaiia doing a lot of damage to Gellehsak, not getting the kill with 21 health. Gaiia can just get straight back in there and it's no problem. Picks up the 50 and has the red now, so Gellehsak has stuff to work with now, and Gaiia doesn't really want to take an engagement against Gellehsak in this state. 2 frags up is Gaiia. Gellehsak gonna grab this mega, and he looks in fantastic shape, leaving that yellow up because he just can't take it. He's got too strong. It's a good direct rocket, another one, and the yellow is up there for him, and the guy runs away weak and does come back for the rail shot, but does miss it unfortunately for Gaiia. That rail would have had a big impact. Gaiia getting, Gaiia got the red, but the shaft to point blank SG switch is going to finish it off for Gellehsak and put him on the board finally with 1 frag to 2. Good direct rocket. Gellehsak has a thing for direct rockets on 110 ping, no problem. Some shaft to rail right there from Gellehsak, and he's on position on this red, and he's in full control now. Looking in great shape. Gaiia with a lot of work to do to try and work his way back into this one. And he's only 2 frags behind, so it's clearly not an insurmountable obstacle for Gaiia to try and climb and defeat. But he's got to do something different to what he's been doing, as currently it's not been working. He does grab the rail, hits that rail, he now has, whether he knows it or not, he has an advantage, a weapon advantage. He's got the rail and Gellehsak does not. A small advantage as it may be on this map, but an advantage nonetheless, and Gaiia will grab that red, but he puts himself in such a poor position that he's looking to take a lot of damage here. Does the rocket jump to get out, and oh, he gets some position on Gellehsak there in that fight, and does manage to do quite a bit of damage, and Gellehsak isn't able to finish him off, but Gellehsak grabs that rail finally and has the rail to work with again. Oh, look at that rocket to rail combo. Really good reactions from Gellehsak. That was awesome, and Gellehsak's re-solidifying his control here, and makes another kill off of the spawn. 4 frags in the lead, 5 minutes left. Gaiia, what are you going to do? Gellehsak gets that red, full control. Gaiia coming barreling down onto that shaft and does some damage to Gellehsak, but really it won't be enough. Now trapped at the yellow area, does get killed by another direct rocket of Gellehsak, and Gellehsak's going to pick up that yellow and needs to get onto this red, and he shouldn't worry too much about Gaiia there, but that prediction rocket is going to finish Gaiia off. Good prediction from Gellehsak there. Mega has to be soon, and did Gaiia get it? I am not sure if Gaiia got that. He could very well have gotten the Mega. I think he may well have done. And missing the exit shots there on Gaiia. Working with not the best position, to be honest. And Gaiia is stacking himself up. Gellehsak not able to find him and connect the shots he needs to connect, allowing Gaiia enough breathing room to actually bring some control back of his own. So now we're going to need to see a confrontation. It's all going to be about the next confrontation. Gellehsak picking away at Gaiia with that rail. One more rail in the railgun for him. And now he's out. No more rails for Gellehsak. Fight could converge onto this red, but no. Both players playing it very coyly. Do not want to fully commit, and here we go. Gellehsak gets a good engagement there. Gets the damage going into that fight. Then decides that he wants to commit. Gaiia knowing that he has to back off. They do find each other again at the lower yellow, and Gellehsak getting the position out of it is going to scoop up this red, and he's going to be looking good onto the next items at the mega side of the map as well. And Gaiia does hit a rail, but I mean, there's so much, he needs to do so much damage to actually make a difference here. And look at this again, just Gellehsak picks up everything. The damage Gaiia is doing is just not enough. Gaiia just really needs better control, more efficient engagements to really bring this back in full control. Gets that red looking in great shape. The Mega's not too far away, so he has to be careful about that. Gaiia 10 frags behind, 0 frags on the board. Nice real rail there, giving Gaiia a little boost. Whilst he did that double jump, and not looking good for Gaiia. Gellehsak gonna, I'm not sure, go for the shaft engagement. Okay, there we go. I thought the red was coming up, so I was wondering why he was taking that position, but apparently it was not coming soon. And Gaiia backed off into the Gellehsak, so it's a good call. And Gellehsak will find him again at this mega. So that's pretty cool. For Gellehsak, 12 frags ahead with 2 minutes left. It doesn't look like Gaiia is going to be in any kind of position to actually take the game back at this point, but nonetheless, decent effort. Gellehsak just really hitting the shots, and Gaiia not taking the pacifist approach to this game now. Yeah, not much to say about this game anymore. So yeah, I have one more demo that Gellehsak sent me, which I'll do blind as well. I try to do everything as blind as possible. I don't think it's really worthwhile. I don't think I can really gain much from pre-watching these demos. And if I'm doing analysis, I can always just pause stuff. So there you go. So I guess you get to see the chat. But yeah, I guess I'll cut the demo off at this point because the game is over. We have no interest in the chat. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And more CPM, more Quake World, more Quake Live stuff to come. I've been pretty light on the Quake Live stuff lately. I'm going to try and figure out how to remedy that. Oh right, yes, when CZM comes back from America, we're going to do some stuff. So expect some more stuff from CZM and I in the future. Hopefully some more organised, more analytical stuff. We may even cover some of his QuakeCon games, do some analysis of those games he played against, for example, 0-4, and I think he had a really interesting series against 0-4. And I think he also has some other interesting series, and obviously the tournament is still ongoing, and the coverage is pretty horrendous, so I don't actually know exactly what's going on, but there you go. So, thanks for watching, see you guys later. Plenty more to come, stay tuned.